And we're back with more exciting adventures of the Incredible Hokes. I am Chris.
I am Mark.
And together we form the Incredible Hokes. Okay, I'm done with that. I started to do another Voltron reference. But I need to move past that. I need to get that out. I can't do that every time. All right. Today's topic. Who's your favorite band of all time?
Supertramp.
Well, Supertramp, are they or are they not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
They are not.
Well, that's kind of a injustice, isn't it?
Yes.
But who is your other favorite band? I don't know who your second is, but so I'll just use the word other. So who is your other, to set it segue better, who is your other favorite band?
Number 2 would actually be Journey.
Is it really number 2?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you're just saying that for the show.
No, I can.
For my segue to
I
work.
can give you my top 5.
Give me top 5. I want to hear it.
At number 3 is the Alan Parsons Project, and number 4 is Sigur Rós, and number 5 is Pink Floyd.
So 1 is Supertramp, 2 is Journey, 3 is
Alan Parsons Project,
4 is Sigur. I already say
Sigur
that.
Rós,
And then 5 is
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd.
Yeah, that's.
Well, I know.
5.
I don't know what Sigur Rós is.
They're an Iceland post-rock band.
I don't know what post rock even means.
Just think progressive rock, but the new version, very jazz fusion inspired with some ambient.
I kind of get that. Okay. See, I am not like a big music. Let's just set the groundwork here.
All right.
You have always been a music buff. You're actually more of a music buff than you are a movie buff.
Yeah. People don't, I guess, watch. If you're new to Incredible Hokes, you might not get that. But yes, I'm a music nut.
Music is your first love.
Yes.
And you probably know 3 times the information about music than you do movies or TV or whatever else. Probably. You know a lot of that.
Yeah, but music is my passion.
Well, you actively seek out. Like, you're always like on the cutting edge. You know the current trends.
Yeah.
You know new bands.
Yeah,
like
I try.
You troll like all those places online to find out the new. He will mention bands and he'll know a song, and then 2 years later it'll be popular. And I'm like, how the hell did you know? How'd that happen? How'd you even know that? And he's tried to get me to be that guy, and I think he's learned over the years that I don't have it in me to be that guy.
I just do Idina Menzel. I just let it go.
Yeah, I kind of get that right. So, all right. So, Journey is now in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I love them, but I'm a novice when it comes to music.
Yes.
What do you have to say about Journey in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Oh, well, first of all, overdue, but so thrilled. I'm very emotional about the fact that they finally got in. From a performance standpoint, every member of the band, especially in its glory period, these guys are like at the tops. I mean, you had Ainsley Dunbar and Steve Smith on drums. They're like in the top 50 best drummers of all time. Steve Smith would probably, in my book, is top 10. He's awesome.
Okay.
So, and then Neil Schon, I still believe, is the greatest guitarist of all time because he's done every genre you could think of. But anyway, I could go down the list, but at every position they're really strong on. And when you think of rock singers, it's Steve Perry and Freddie Mercury, as far as I'm concerned. Those are the greatest.
Well, they made the guy from who was the guy that announced them at the Hall of Fame?
Oh, Patrick Monahan from Train.
The Train guy.
Yeah.
The Train guy was like, he said that you're really good when even your oohs and ahs are instantly recognizable.
Right.
It's something like that.
Yeah, he said that they're so good they don't even need lyrics.
Yeah, which is very true. You go, oh, everybody knows what that's from.
From Faithfully, yeah.
I was thinking of see that now we just read the whole point. I was thinking of Lights Go Down the City.
Oh, that one, yeah, that one too. Yes. I thought you were doing the whoa.
So now we have to edit this entire part out because it didn't work. We undermined my complete point.
All right,
damn it.
I fucked this
Oh
up.
well, we'll leave it in. Now you have the F word on there because I never do edit them out. All right, so but here I want everybody to see this.
See, I wouldn't have done that then. I got stuck one in.
Well, I can always bleep out the F word. I mean, we've said that word on the show before.
I know. I just...
I don't know. Like, I don't want to lose focus, so I don't know how well this is going to work. But if you look there, that is the Journey Atari game. I found that recently, in my mad psychotic quest to find all the Star Wars video games.
Mm-hmm.
I found, I think, at like $5 online. I got the Journey Escape Atari game
Very cool.
So that's pretty cool. And
Yeah.
it's terrible when you play it. It's terrible, but they all are. There's,
Oh yeah, all
there
that
is
stuff is
none of them
cheesy.
is good.
Yeah.
None of them are any good. Even the Star Wars ones aren't any good.
You're just trying to get the band members to the
Yeah.
spaceship, basically.
So, yeah. That's not a diss on them or the game. Really.
No, they were all that.
all
quality.
Atari games were pretty much terrible.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's just I just thought it was cool.
I like Yar's Revenge though. I could play Yar's Revenge.
It's
forever.
actually playable now.
I still love Yar's Revenge.
Defender. Oh, I've got a whole collection of. It's supposed to be a whole show, but real quickly, I could do Yar's Revenge and Defender. Hold up like the best. Like they actually will engage you, and you can play them, and you get into it.
Defender. You were always way better than that. That was like my nemesis. I always wanted to be so really good at Defender, and that game always tripped me up. I don't know why.
I was insanely good.
But
at
you
Defender.
were like next level great at that game.
That might have been. That may have been the one game I was truly great at.
The one I had was Pac-Man.
Yeah, Pac-Man.
I couldn't lose. I actually
Yeah.
went so far, I flipped the counter.
You flipped the counter.
And it just kept going. And then our sister, Melissa, wanted to play. She said, "Are you ever going to get off that thing?" And that's the only reason why I quit. I could have kept going.
and there was one time you were close to flipping it, and Dad, I remember specifically made you take out the trash or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, why couldn't one of us? Why did it have to be? I think it was just being a dick because you were playing games. You were the one playing games, so he was like being a dick.
Yeah.
So, well, Dad's gonna be a dick
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. Par for the course.
Anyway, Journey definitely deserves to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I think it was overdue. I'm no music critic by any means, but I mean, my God, they're as popular now as they've ever been.
Yeah, Don't Stop Believing is, it's an American classic, and who knows, one day it might replace the national anthem.
Well, Lights. I mean,
It's easier
you
to sing.
You hear Lights all the time. You hear Faithfully. I mean, Faithfully comes on, like everybody just stops.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's a classic.
Yeah. Anyway, glad to see Journey finally get their props. Glad to see Steve Perry, in particular, get his props.
Yeah, and my two musical heroes, of course, are both from Supertramp and Journey. So it has that extra emotion. My musical heroes, of course, Steve Perry, Roger Hodgson, and Steve Perry getting in there. I mean, it was a double bonus. Not only is he in, but Journey's in, so it was just extra special.
All right. So, who of your favorite bands is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? So, who has gotten screwed over?
You haven't mentioned U2 yet.
We're gonna do a whole nother show. We went like a long journey. So we'll do U2 as a whole nother show.
Okay.
All right. And speaking of going our separate ways,
Worlds apart.